Good morning, everybody. Sherilyn here. So let's see. I have the cards. We'll see what they have to say. So we start this time with the recent past. In the recent past, I have the Fool to the Five of Cups, and then I have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like many of you, I guess I have to show you how the cards look, right? So how does it go? I don't, everything's backwards. It messes me up sometimes. Okay, so I guess we're like this, right? Okay, so the Fool card right here, you can see you're walking away from this Five of Cups. So I believe many of you have made a decision to take a leap of faith away from this Five of Cups. With the Wheel of Fortune, not only do I see it spinning in your favor, but if you look at the guy at the top there, the dragon or whatever, you can tell he's got his sword up and he's like cheering you on, like, go, please, go away from this pain and this hurt, you know. So I feel like that's what you have come up against, or what you've been going through in the recent past, is trying to take a leap of faith away from the hurt, away from whatever hurts you or the pain, just trying to get away from it, okay? Currently, I have, get them set up here, right? The Four of Wands to the Empress, and then I have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Empress is staring right at the Four of Wands. This is the end game, okay? This is what you want in the end, is this one over here. Behind her is this Eight of Pentacles. I believe the Eight of Pentacles is here because you have a sense of contentment, I guess. You know within yourself that you did what needed to be done when it came to this relationship, okay? You have a sense of calm. You know, it's like nobody's going to be able to tell you that you didn't put in the effort, or that you didn't give enough, or that you didn't try hard enough. You know, they can try to tell you that if they're trying to gaslight you, but now you have this inner knowing. It's like, no, you're not going to get me this time. I know that I did everything, or I did the most that I could possibly do. You know, if this falls apart, how about you know, at this point, this is pretty much on you. I feel like that's the feeling I get off these three. That's how you're feeling right now. So in the near future, what I have is I have the Two of Swords to the Page of Wands to the Magician. In this one right here, I feel like you're coming up as the Magician, okay? This is the masculine in this situation, is this Page of Wands. He's still a page, I know. Incredibly immature and very full of fire and passion and fun, right? But still a page. Okay, and then over here is this, we have the Two of Swords, which is all about the decision that needs to be made. So this Page of Wands is looking away from the decision. He doesn't want to make it. He doesn't want to be bothered. It doesn't sound like fun, whatever. He's staring at you, but you are looking away. I mean, you are, it's like you've grown past this to some extent. You know, it's like, okay, I'm tired of all this in the near future. You know, I'm going to try to manifest the life that I want. You know, whether that includes him or her or whoever the masculine is, whether that includes that person or not, I'm moving forward. That's how I see it. Where are we at? I got to look at the time. Okay, so then I got bonus cards. Let's just go to part 2. Okay, so past that. So then the bonus cards, the cards I came up with was actually the Two of Pentacles to the Five of Swords, and then I got the Lovers, and then the Two of Cups. So the way that I see this, if you look at them, okay, but the way that I see this is, you know, the search for balance, okay, is what you're after. You have to find balance in this situation. It's been completely out of balance. The Five of Swords, I feel like it's part of, it comes back to this decision, which the Lovers card, although it can be the Lovers, you know, it's also a lot about a choice, okay? I feel like you have this incredible internal turmoil right now. It's this constant, it's like playing table tennis or something. It's back and forth, and it's because you're trying to decide. It's like, let's say there was a tornado in your town, okay, and everything gets destroyed. So you're at this end point right now. So you're standing there, the tornado's left, you're looking, it's just total destruction behind you, you know, and you're trying to decide, do I stay and rebuild, or is this my sign to move away? What am I supposed to do? You know, can this be rebuilt? Can I even be happy? Or, you know, if I rebuild right here, will I be afraid all the time that another tornado is going to come through? Should I go move by the coast? You know, I don't know. But that's the turmoil that I feel like you're currently dealing with. Is this, it's like the ball has fallen in your court in many ways. You know what I'm saying? Do you stay and fight? Is it worth fighting for? I mean, even, I'm not saying the person, because the person is one thing, but the relationship as a whole. Is this worth putting the effort back into? Are you going to constantly be in fear, or can you move forward? Even if you move forward, are you going to be in fear? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's all this in your head right now, you know what I'm saying? It's like the storm has basically passed, but now you have to decide where you want to go from here, or where you want to, you know, you're in a position as the Magician to manifest what you want. What do you want? And that may sound simple to answer. And for a long time, maybe you answered it just them back because that's what you knew and that's where you were comfortable. But I think now that it's calming down, it's like it's time to really think about, you know, you have to really make a decision about what you want to do. Because in the end, this comes down to you. You know what I'm saying? What is going to make you the happiest? Where do you think your happiness lies? And for everybody, that could be different. I mean, that's up to your situation, right? Okay, let's split the deck. What else we get? Okay, so now I've got the Four of Cups because you absolutely know you're dissatisfied where you are right now. You know, I think maybe you need to think about that too, about how dissatisfied are you right now? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, after a while, I kind of figured out that, yeah, I wanted somebody, but man, it was a lot of work to be with somebody, and it was almost easier to be alone. I'm not saying I wanted to be alone forever, because I don't, but for a minute, boy, it's like a breather, you know, not to have to answer to anybody or worry about what they're doing and stuff. The next one I get is the Death card, because a total transformation has to come to this situation no matter which way you decide to turn, right? And then I get a King of Cups, and then I've got the Star card. So there's still hope or faith. I think this King of Cups is somebody else. Okay, back again. The King of Cups. I get the feeling that this is, I don't know that it's your masculine that you already have or somebody else. That I can't tell you, because I think that this isn't necessarily a person. This is the ideal that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? You still have hope and faith in being able to find somebody who can fill these shoes, who can be the King of Cups. I'm not saying that this Page of Wands can't be, but they need to grow. You know what I'm saying? They're not that now. That's what I'll say for sure. I don't believe that right now that is what they are presenting as, at any rate. Okay? They are needing to grow up, needing to figure things out for sure. Okay, so what else we got? Where are we going? I got the Strength card. Well, that was a given. You're definitely going to need strength. You already have a ton, and you've already used up a ton, but there's more where that came from, I'm sure. Now I have the Knight of Swords. Here we go, back to this truth again. And then I have the Queen of Swords. This has to do with the fact that this masculine has still not told you everything. And that is doing nothing but daily compounding the problem that it's chipping away at this trust issue. You know what I'm saying? It's like, can there be love if there's no trust? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Can there be trust in somebody who won't tell you the truth? That seems to be one of the issues here. And you're presenting right here as the Queen of Swords. You're like, you know, tell me what I need to know or what I want to know, or off with your head. I'm tired of this. And that's totally understandable. I mean, that's probably the stance you need to begin. I just did this backwards, so I got the cards going both ways. Why would I do that? My goodness. I have a pen that says, let's keep the dumb fuckery to a minimum, and I just wasn't doing that right there because I shuffled cards both ways. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Give me something. 2 cards. We got, I can't see it. I don't have my glasses on. I've got the 9 of Swords. Yeah, you're all up in your head. And this one, I've got the 5 of Pentacles, because you do feel left out in the cold, because you were left out in the cold, you know? I mean, it would be silly for you to not feel that way, because that is what happened. I'm going to flip these over. I don't know. Some of you might be worried about leaving them out in the cold. And that's very, very stoic, or very, I don't know what that is. It's kind of silly. They had no problem doing it to you. I know that you shouldn't be that way, but come on. 7 of Pentacles, you want somebody that's going to put the effort in. Because that's something this person did not do. They just didn't put in the effort. This person's full of themselves for sure. They feel like they're going to be able to snap their fingers and you're going to come running. And I think at one time you might have. I don't believe that that's necessarily where you're at right now. That's not how I see it. What do we got here? Okay, I've got the 10 of Cups, because there again, that's what you're looking for. And then I got the 8 of Cups, and then I got the Hermit card. And that's all about you choosing to walk away and go into solitude for a minute, maybe. For a minute. Okay, so let's see what it says. What's the outcome? What's the likely outcome of this? What are we going to do in the end? Where are we headed? This Hermit card is calling me. The Lantern in this Hermit card, it's all about illuminating the truth. It falls out on top of that 8 of Cups, and then it falls out right on top of that Knight of Swords. I feel like this is, I don't know, is this when you get into solitude you're going to have the truth illuminated, or is the truth going to send you into solitude? I don't know. This Hermit is looking right at the Empress from earlier. That's where he's staring at. Just staring right at that Empress. All right, let's see. Likely outcome. Give me something. What do we got? Okay, what do you got? So I got the Ace of Wands, and then I've got the King of Swords. Maybe your next round is going to be with somebody very opposite from who you've been with. Somebody who has a lot of integrity. But this person's cold. I can't see that. Earlier you were looking for the King of Cups. This is a King of Swords. And it says you're going to get a passionate new beginning. Maybe this is going to be somebody you're going to be with for a minute to serve as a catalyst to make this page grow up. Maybe. That's possible. Possible this page is going to have to really think that they're going to lose you forever, and that'll cause them to somehow go into some sort of metamorphosis and grow up. I've seen miracles before, you never know. Maybe what you want is this. Maybe this is you. No, this isn't you. I don't see this as you. Please don't let this be you. You can present as the Queen of Swords when you need to, okay? But you cannot turn into the King of Swords. You really can't. I mean, you could. It's an easy road to see how you could go down that road. You got hurt bad enough, you know, F it. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to be cold and calculated, and I'm going to, you know, do what I say and say what I do, and I'm not going to let anybody in. You know, he's got all this armor on, you know, so nobody can get inside. He's not letting anybody inside. There are no feelings involved. I can see where that could sound like the safest route, but I promise you it's not the most fulfilling. I just don't believe that. Yeah, I don't think that's the way you need to go. So on the bottom of the deck, what I got the Hangman. I guess that's me telling you don't go to that, maybe. Now I've got a Knight of Wands. Well, maybe this Page of Wands is going to evolve into this Knight of Wands. Maybe this is what it's going to take, though. Maybe they're going to have to think they're really losing you to somebody else. I hate to bring somebody in like a pawn like that, but if it's the King of Swords, I guess he doesn't have much feeling. Maybe it'd be okay. All right. Have a good day.